Hello everyone, welcome back. Um,
Hello,
we,
guys.
we have a clearer picture of Pavel now. Hopefully both of our connections can handle this game. Uh, we had an exciting game one. I think unsurprisingly, Ilya took it. And I want to ask you now for this game two. You played Ilya in the semi-final of the last season, right?
Yes,
And that you beat him 2-0, it was?
yes, I think it was 2-0 in the semifinals.
Okay, so what's the secret sauce? How does Andrii do it here? You're his coach. How do you help him win this game?
I think you have to force Ilya in the beginning when it's about maybe 50-50 to let him take some unnecessary fight, and then you need to fight it off. But once you let him go ahead, it's really hard to catch up. So that's the secret, I think, or you are just lucky and he has a bad day.
Get lucky. That's the secret.
Yeah.
If only I've thought of that before. Okay, so let's see. Two choices: win the fight or get lucky. Let's see if Andrii can get one of those. In game one, he had a pretty decent chance at the fight. But after he lost that first big one, um, there were no more chances, and we see a similar shape start to evolve in this game. Right?
Yes.
The players switched colors, but otherwise this shape is similar.
Yes. Ilya plays here again, and again the Sansan. So I think we are going to see the same start, because I think it was good for Andrii, and maybe he did have time to check the stream and to know what he should have played instead. No, probably not. But I think he knows what he did wrong.
Yeah, that mistake, getting cut on the bottom side, that's not something which you need a long study to find, right? He
Yeah.
probably knew the moment he played that, oops, something is going wrong here.
Yes.
And it looks like
Yes.
we're gonna get to see the other side of it. So yeah, they switched colors, but they played the same shape. So maybe we'll get to see a similar fight.
Yeah. So I wonder if Ilya is going to Tenuki again. But my guess would be that he is going to Tenuki again.
You say if it was good in the first game, why not again?
Yeah. Should be more pressure on Andrii. Oh, okay. He decides to switch. All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
mentioned in the first game that it was him who said he likes to invade this shape, and we were surprised he didn't. So this game he does. Maybe he just thinks like we mentioned that it's possible to Tenuki, it's possible to invade, and he just wants to play something different.
yes. And I think he played the right point of the invasion, because if he plays like more on this side, maybe at some point Black can make base here. Of course, maybe Black will jump first, and then he will get a nice move like this. But like this, Black doesn't really want to play any of these. And also, if Black can get this move in center p18, he cannot really do much against the m16 stone. So I think that's why he chose this point of the invasion.
Okay, that's also what the bots suggest usually. When they invade this three stone shape, this is the point they usually choose.
Yes. My first feeling here would be to just jump. I wonder if this move is better.
And this is a move we saw in the first game, right? Andrii played this
Yeah.
move in the first game as well, and we thought it was a pretty good move.
Yeah, we thought it was a good move because we thought white cannot cut. So I wonder if white cuts now. Is there any difference? I mean, does this stone make any difference?
It definitely makes a difference. The question is, does it make enough of a difference?
Yeah, that's a big question. I think white maybe could have go for it this time, but I'm not sure. Anyway, white decided to play this, and
They just want to make our jobs easier. We already commented all these moves,
Yeah.
so
Oh wait, Ilya plays something different now. Seems like he agreed with us that this shape is not good
yeah.
if he cannot cut, which he probably thinks he cannot cut. So
I still think it's d14, which is not a good move in this shape.
yes, still this, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, now maybe it's even better because this move is the right. I mean, it's at a good place. So maybe now white can even play something like this.
Yeah, this loss is, I mean, the points you give to black, it's bearable.
Yeah, that's actually kind of. I mean, black has just, let's say, 2 territories, so it's not so much territory for black. And yeah, he has this big group. But white seems to like this one, and I wonder what the plan is.
Yeah, the plan was to
So-
get c14. Yes.
Yeah, c14 or g13, right? This would have been bad for black if white gets to Hana here. Probably, right?
I think so. I don't like giving this Hane to white. Feels like it's such a painful move.
Yes, I also don't like to give white to play here, but how bad is this? I mean, how bad is if black will get enclosed? Which I
But
think he's
black
going
can
to
still
get.
live in the corner though, right?
Yeah, that's what he's gonna probably do. I think we can expect a sequence like this.
Okay, so I mean that's not so bad, right? c12 is a light stone.
Yeah. So I guess does white make these exchanges? Maybe not, huh? Maybe it's better to keep this one.
Yeah, there is a bit of aji for white there. We can say the corner is alive.
Yes.
And
But white got some nice shape. I mean, he cut off this stone. I mean, it's light, but now he doesn't have problems with his shape, which he did have in the first game.
okay, but he has to spend the move, right? So after, like now white is going to play, okay, he chose this one space jump in the game, but in any case, white has to play something in that area, and that means black gets to move first on the top. So maybe you can, yeah, in the game, black capped, and we can see that white would really like to jump there and split black off.
Yeah. But yeah, this would be too painful.
Yeah, white has to take Gote on the left side. I think that makes it, for me at least, my first feeling is that it's good for black. What do you think?
my first feeling was that it's good for white because white made a nice miai here. A for B, I think both are kind of painful, and I think that white can manage on the top. Maybe, I mean, I think he can live in a good way,
Okay.
so that's why I would think white is fine.
But don't you feel like white didn't gain yet on the left? Like, if white lives now on the top, black gets center again, then black can start moving on the left, and white is still not really alive. Does that factor into your calculation somehow?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always kind of like imagining like this shape, which I think is so bad for white that I kind of think that this result is good for white on the left side. But yeah, I mean, it's still not complete, and still black can play something like this later, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. So it's true that that side is not completed yet. Yeah, that makes it look good for black.
Are you changing your mind? I was looking for you to change my mind.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, it's definitely still fine for both players here, right?
Yes,
Like
surely.
Game is still quite even. But white doesn't start living on the top immediately. I was also expecting maybe K17 or maybe O17, but white pushes in the center. Do you think that means he wants to sacrifice?
The one stone? No, I think he's not going to sacrifice. I mean, maybe he's going to sacrifice it, but definitely not, let's say, this way. I mean, he's not going to sacrifice it like this. Maybe he's going to, cut here and die big, but get something.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So he starts now, and I have a small alarm going off, like overplay, because he could play here directly, but instead he chose to give you a stone at J14 and then still play there. So
yeah.
it sort of feels unfair, like if white can play both sides like that.
Yeah. Your alarm must be buzzing a lot, I think.
Oh no, I was asking. I don't know. I'm wondering what more aggressive players think. Like I agree. Like I would probably still play there as white. I'm just wondering what is Ilya's logic when he's thinking, oh, I should first make him connect up and make him stronger, and then I should fight from a weaker position.
I don't know. I feel like it's some kind of psychological something, because I think the exchange which white made, it's not like it makes the left. I mean, it's not like it makes the left side super great, right? I mean, black can still play here, and this exchange, it's not like it's saving the white group.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's an exchange which can be terrible or it can be okay, but it's not amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if it was an amazing exchange, I would have understand. But since black can still play here and white, I mean, he cannot pincer, right? Because it doesn't
Yeah.
help. So I think it's too much.
Okay, so let's see if Andrii can fight well, maybe punish a bit here.
Well, it's definitely not easy to punish.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna get really complicated after White's attachment, the actual game.
Yes. But I do wonder about this sequence. Would you play like this if you were black? Would you play this R18 and P18 combination?
No, I would play R14 actually.
Yes, actually, I would probably play it too. And actually, I would be looking at some move like this.
Well, I think after if White answers with S13, then I would be okay with making the exchanges on the top.
These exchanges?
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe just J18 now.
J18? Just like that.
I mean,
Looks good actually, looks good.
that attachment, because I'm worried, some F18 or like you were saying before, some moves might be sent against the upper left corner, the black corner over there. So I'm worried about H18,
right?
yeah. Then black can only cut from the left and White can get a base.
Yeah, that makes more sense than my variation actually. Yes, but now, since black doesn't have this exchange, P18 is not absolute center. So yeah, that's why white has chance to fight.
Yeah. Maybe a small miss there by black. The fact that P18 is quite gote. The way he played it in the actual game. He doesn't have an immediate move against the corner, right? So white can ignore. S19 is not big enough at the moment.
Yeah, he can ignore anytime. Maybe so, but here I really wonder, since Andrii also is quite an aggressive player, that why he doesn't cut.
I don't know. I feel like he probably should. Would white just play H18 and N18 and make a base?
Like this?
Something like that? Is that considerable, or is it too slack to be playing like this as white? Just trying to lick them all.
I think it's probably fine for him. This would be fine for him, but at least black cut the shape. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really complicated. But honey on the outside should be fine.
Okay, now he plays here. And he doesn't connect. And he doesn't connect because he wants to play the call later.
That's not happening.
Do you ever want to play this call?
But I think he just connects a couple moves later, so...
Okay.
I think he was just considering it and... Oh, you think white can capture now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, if white can capture, then it's good for him.
Okay, but He did end up connecting just
Mm.
one exchange
Alright.
later. And yeah, until now I'm starting to like white, I think.
I also like white because I think he's going to live. Oh. Wow, that's pretty big now, it's S13. I mean, if white were to live somehow, it would be center for black. Right? Wait, would it?
I think so, yeah. I mean, it's some core, but yeah, isn't this a core?
Probably it's some kind of two-step core for black.
Okay,
That's
but
not
not totally alive yet.
that's not center, but it's not center, right? At this point.
Yeah, but it would be a nice bonus to have for later in the game.
Hmm.
I mean, I also want to play. If I think if I'm white and I think I can get away with this extension at S13, then I like playing there.
Hmm. But can you get away with it? That's the question. And I'm not sure actually. I think this is some of the fights which might be like overplayish. So I think this is where Andrii can get good result. Why not here, I wonder?
Yeah, that was the move I was expecting, but E12 is center, right? Sending out for white.
Yes.
And then cutting.
Cutting, so this move, wait, maybe black should answer like this. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
anyway, it's too much.
yeah, too many problems. Okay. So probably it's correct to somehow fix the shape, but fix it with this cut or fix it with this Atari is better. Maybe what Andrii played in
Probably
the
the
game is better.
Atari.
Atari?
But it feels like you need both, right? You need to Atari and then you also need to spend one move connecting. That's the most proper shape.
But maybe for attacking the group, if he still wants to put pressure on the group, it's better for him to connect, because here he's probably going to be fine locally, and he can put still pressure on the group. But if white leaves, then maybe attacking is better, because later these two stones will not matter that much, and black is at least stronger. My feeling. Anyways.
Okay, someone asked a question in the chat about like how we think about life and death situations, like in the, for example, the upper left. We were saying it's a ko, and people are asking whether we like basically know the shape or if we read it. Yeah, maybe you can answer that one.
I think it's a mix. Like I know the shapes. Like I know I have to start from here because it's like a shape which is something what I already know, I think, and then I read it fast. It's not. I don't know it by heart. That's for sure. But on the other hand, I don't read all the variations.
Yeah, so
Also,
I agree with what you said, that it's a little bit of both. It's like based on other shapes and life and death problems which I've solved in the past. Like basically from experience, I know which moves I should try reading. So instead of like looking at this corner and being, oh, there are 8 different options, like actually there are only 2 options, right? It's only maybe black t14 and black throw in at s19. Yeah, so that's sort of where you get the instinct, and then you need to follow that up by actually reading, like spending. Depends on how difficult the problem is, but like for this corner, I think less than 1 minute should be enough.
yeah, probably.
Wait, what's going
Right.
on in the game?
Yeah, I also wonder. So here, White decides to save the 2 stones, which he wants to save so he can later go out with the other stone. Because if he just plays here, he is alive, but Black can take
Nice
those 2
Desuji
stones.
there, right?
Yeah.
Pavel, I'm going to restart the Skype call with you because we
Okay.
like the
Blurry area again.
yeah, the video got blurry and the sound is a bit muffled. So I hope if we restart, it will improve like before. So I'll call you right back.
Okay. Hey.
Okay, I think it's better. Okay, sorry, I cut you off there in the middle of the fight and the reading, but please keep going.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, so Ilya decided to save those 2 stones, but the problem is that not sure if he can save them, right? I mean, if he just played here, he might die.
You mean he's gonna kill the 3 black stones, but he's not gonna have 2 eyes?
Yes. So that's why he pushed. And now the question is if White has enough liberties. Probably he has.
That's
Because if
something a
Black
bit
just connects,
strange.
then White wins by 1 liberty.
Okay.
And if Black plays here first, and here, this is a ko, right? 2 step.
Yeah.
Unless White can play here, but he can't. So maybe it was possible to play this way.
Can't he? I think he could.
But maybe White could take here.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Like that's what actually happened in the game, and it feels like Black played 015 a bit prematurely, maybe for time pressure.
Wait, I don't still know what happened in the game. So Black played this.
Okay, so is white already dead after black k18? I think at least the 3 white stones are already dead, right?
Yes.
What happens if white
This
connects?
is five liberties against 4 liberties. So that's pretty clear that black wins the capturing race, but maybe white would be able to save those upper stones in center.
Hmm.
Wait, this is not center. Small misread. I for some reason thought black has to answer here, but obviously he's going to answer here. So yeah, white could have saved those stones in Gotha. So that's why black played there. But
Yeah, it's also a pretty big move, right? He can basically, like, now he already made all the points on the top, basically, right? Because white can't
oh yeah,
cut.
yes, that's true. But white had no time to exchange this because this would have been much bigger. So yeah, so that move is really big. But how many points did black lose on the top right?
Yeah, so we talked about what black got, but what did black give here? That thing looks huge.
That is like instantly
Huge with a Y, not with an H.
huge with a Y.
Yeah. No, it's just I'm trying to find a funny way to say extra huge because I don't even count. Like I look at this and black is captured so cleanly, I feel like it's good for white.
Yeah. Because the way which black captured, he will still lose a lot of points, right? Because later he will have to take out all this stuff. Which is first of
so
all,
he has to play moves
lots of Kravets.
inside his own territory. He has to play many moves.
Yes. But this group is just already captured and there's nothing he can do. The only thing he can do is to play this move, this exchange he can do. That's all.
Yeah. And white also got that Ponuki. It's not really center facing, but it has some influence.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's saying in the chat, the bot thinks it's 97% for white now.
Well, I expected a little bit less, but yeah, for sure white is winning.
I do have some good news.
Wait, let's go back a bit.
I think there is some good news compared to the first game. Like, I think in the first game, what's funny is Andrii probably had, like, after he made that mistake, he had more percentage than he has now. But like that game was more hopeless. Like this game feels like, because it is still an exchange after all. Like black got something. It's not like he died for nothing. He just got a worse off trade, you know. So he's just like, okay, down, I don't know, 1 komi from this trade, and there's still a large open area of the board to play.
Yeah, he surely can catch up this one. Okay, so maybe we should catch up a bit in the game and then we can maybe go back. So normal corner. This is really big, right?
That area is big also. It feels like with one white move there would close something like 40 points.
Wait, so if we imagine that that black makes this exchange, would you still play a move here, or would you rather play something closer?
No, I would play something which, I mean, I wouldn't play on this side. I would play something which also defends the corner.
So something like this, or the same which Ilya played.
How about two space high?
Two space high. Yeah, I think high seems better somehow. But I would still be afraid of something like this.
Don't you feel like you want black to try and live there, like, because I mean white is not alive, but it's kind of thick, right?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe I would be happier if I had, I don't know, somehow protected the shape. I don't know how.
Okay.
Somehow like this. I think I would be happier with something like this, maybe. But maybe my thinking is wrong. I don't know.
But is that just because you feel like you're already winning quite a lot as white, so you're trying to play more safe, or is that because you actually think like that is locally the best move?
Good question. I don't think it's much worse. Like, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe this move is better, but less safe.
What I find interesting here is that to me you're the kind of player who always doesn't play the safe move. So I'm surprised you want to. Like I want to play looser and you want to play the more tight move here. But anyway, for sure, all of them are fine here, right? Like small shimari is okay, big shimari is okay, high, low, move on the side. Also because white leads, so anything he does here is gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But also because like each of those moves have their own pros and cons. Some are worse for the corner, some are worse for the side.
True. All right, so let's catch up with the game. I see there is some fight, which starts with this move. And Andrii decides to play this exchange. Yeah, but this is still okay because white can connect.
Yeah.
Always.
Like that's actually important because that white group can get heavy.
This one?
Yeah, the large white group can get heavy. So the fact that it has a back door here makes it much safer, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So black wants to block that connection?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to play here. I mean, you're playing a move either way, so why not play the move that connects instead of this move, which only kind of connects?
Okay, it does break the connection. Because now black can play here, and white could only connect with ko.
Okay.
But is it worth? I mean, he gets so bad shape on the outside. and he makes this exchange,
Oh, that
which makes
that
the connection
connects.
work again.
Yeah, that makes the connection just work again.
Okay, so that is something that I don't understand.
Yeah, it feels like, well, it's a similar story, right? Because I mean, Black knows the exchange in the upper right was not good for him.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's again playing the fight with the mentality that he has to win, he has to gain from the fights. He can't do even fights.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think C10 is clearly sort of misread because
Yeah, must be.
as you said, well, the one benefit is that Black is guaranteed one eye.
Yeah, that's true.
But you wanted to keep White disconnected. I feel like that was his goal. He already played
Yeah.
moves to achieve that, and then
Yeah, otherwise he could just connect and get an extra move here on the outside.
yeah, it's basically you paid one move, and you paid one move, so White doesn't have a connection, but then White still got the connection, so you sort of just paid one move for one
Yeah.
eye, right? That's basically what this is. Black spent one move to get one eye.
Yeah.
Oh, but White is trying to kill him?
But I think he can. No?
You think he can kill?
I think he can kill.
I think Andrii wants you to try and kill.
Yes, I also think so.
So you know he knows that he knows you know that he wants you to kill, but you still want to kill.
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay, so how does Black manage here? Black has one eye already, but there is no space to make a second, and there is nowhere to run.
Yeah.
So you have to cut. You have to cut to live here, basically.
Yeah, he either has to kill this group, or that group, or this group. I mean, there is 3 possible groups to kill for Black. The triangles, the squares, and the circle.
Okay.
And I think by cutting here, he wants to make 3 groups, because maybe if he cut here, it's just going to be 2 groups. And that's why I guess he cut there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now he has 3 targets, but each of them is hard to kill, no?
Yeah, each of them, and Black doesn't have that many liberties. That's what bothers me. Is like if Black had a ton of liberties with 3 targets, maybe manageable. But when you're sort of, what does Black have here? Around like, it's like 6, 7 liberties.
Yeah, something like that. So probably going semi against this group is maybe not really possible.
Yeah, so that's not a real target.
Probably. Alright, let's see what he did. So he let White connect with the target, the first target.
Okay.
And he goes for the second target, while looking also at the third target.
Oh, Ilya connects here.
Ilya connects, and that's surprising.
That's surprising, right? We were saying that he probably has more liberties with that group.
Yeah. And now Black has 6 liberties. And what happens if Black just makes this?
I only count 4 for White here.
Me too, not even 5.
Where to go? It feels like...
Well, Why did he play this?
I
think
don't
he should
know.
have.
It was Andrii's
I think he
trick.
should have played
If
this.
Andrii played the better move before, then Ilya wouldn't have this option. But because he had this option, he could make the mistake.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, moving to the center is the obvious choice, right? Either with one like this or also pushing the other side.
Hmm. So wait. So if this happens,
Okay.
does he lose the semi? White, I mean.
Actually, I'm not so
Probably.
sure about that.
I think we would see something like this happen. Probably something like this. Wow, he loses by 2 liberties.
Okay.
Wow, that's surprising. So he actually has to give. Wait, why does black go from this side?
I'm starting to feel the game 3 coming. Because it's good
Yeah, it's
enough,
probably going
right?
to happen.
This is good. I mean,
Yeah, it's good enough.
there was another way to kill, but there after black
I think
plays,
this
there
way
is a
was
few moves
simpler.
to kill. Yeah, this way was better. I agree because also black has less cuts on the outside.
Yeah, but probably he saw the empty triangle and he just wanted to show, you know.
Uh-huh.
Because he likes empty
He already
triangles.
showed some empty triangles in game
Yeah.
1. It didn't turn out so well. But
He
this
didn't have
time
enough
it
to see.
works. This time it works.
Yeah.
So what happened? We were saying that white has enough liberties. Actually, he didn't. And
He didn't.
it was just overconfident, right? We
Yeah,
were
it's
joking
like,
that he's trying to kill and it will give a chance, and it actually like he didn't really make any big blunders, but 3 targets and one of them died.
yeah. Andrii went fishing and he catch a huge fish. So that's really good for Andrii. And we are cut. And the fight continues. But wait. So if black, because black didn't kill such a big target, right? And white is going to make all the territory on the bottom. So is black even winning? I mean, even after he killed it?
I think
Not
so.
sure,
I
right?
think now he's winning because first of all, there is some agi left with g5 stone. So white needs to play one move to secure the bottom left.
Mm.
And I mean, black still has the big territory on the top.
That's true.
But maybe, yeah, maybe just based on points, black isn't that good, but definitely better than he was before, at least.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I'm just wondering that maybe white doesn't need to kill anything to be able to win this game.
Well, it now feels like white is the one fighting from behind.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so he's just creating new complications there.
Okay. So black decided to tenuki this,
Wow.
which I would never even in my
Yeah.
dream consider tenuking.
I mean, I would go out once. White is still gonna play here, and then I tenuki.
Yeah, I mean, white
If
could
I want
play
to
here.
tenuki.
Then I can maybe tenuki, but tenuki now?
I guess he just read something around with g4.
But what if white takes? I mean, it's huge, no?
Now?
And then black takes, and
Oh, it feels like white might get something big on the right now. But I mean, I don't know. This feels risky to me. Black plays d2, or is that too small? Black plays on the right.
I don't know. I'm just wondering. I mean, how big this Ponuk is? It's not like the area is closed there. It's like white can get all the Q4, Q5 stones and also a lot of points on the right side. Anyway, let's see. I mean, it all depends if this works, right? A lot of things depends on that.
That did not look so great. Wait, so just connecting at f2 was not enough?
Just connecting at f2, so I guess white... No, white can take liberty. Because white can play here.
What if black plays d2?
Ah yes, black has to play d2, but then it's less liberties.
This is not enough for black.
Oh wait, but this is good for black.
Well, white could Hane instead of descending.
Yes, white needs to Hane, but then maybe black can do something. Can he play here, maybe? So if he get these liberties, then it should be enough for him by a lot. So white would have to go down, and we would have this kind of shape.
Super complicated. It looks like it's gonna be fine for white. And someone is saying in the chat, and I think I agree, that it was probably the Atari at g2 which was a bit suspicious. Shouldn't black just descend there?
Probably. But it's actually... it's going to be quite similar, right?
Is it? Now black attaches. I mean, the other attach. Take. Yeah.
So white is forced to play this empty triangle, right? And that is the reason why it is bad. Maybe.
Well, it's just the shape looks worse now. I mean, liberty-wise, white should have one liberty less this way, right? Because of the move he would have to spend connecting at h3.
Yes, he has one less liberty. That's true. Yeah, so would have been better. Yeah, but in general, probably black should do that and not let white to take this stone at g2.
Yeah, actually white is already alive now. Almost.
Yes, he can live with this move if he wants to.
I mean, even if black plays first.
Oh yeah, but he is not alive.
Yeah, because of J1.
Yeah, J1 or J3. But yeah, in both cases, J1.
Okay. So...
But the bigger problem is that how can he get enough liberties with the corner?
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's going on? Did he need to play this? Okay, he just doesn't play anything there anymore.
What is... if he plays b2, then white is going to e1.
Yeah. b2, e1, and that's it, right?
Yeah, there is no liberty race to be had here. White is...
I mean, black can play this, but
Oh, wait,
then white just takes.
that looks painful, actually.
Oh wait, but maybe,
Yeah, kill the whole thing.
you know, black can do all these things.
Oh, I want
And
to
this
see
might
this
actually
survive.
work.
Wait, white is dead like this.
Wait, is he?
Oh, no, he's not. Wait, is he?
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, he still wins by one unit.
Yeah, but he might get this later in the game. I'm not sure Ilya realizes there could be some problem like this. So maybe
Yeah.
when black plays out a liberty outside, white is not sure to respond. Okay, but we need to catch up. Let's move on to the fight in bottom right now.
Okay.
What a crazy game.
Okay. What to play? Feels like white is doing better in this fight, right?
Yeah, I mean, because it's only black who...
Because black needs to get both of these somehow. Because now white can get some center here, and white can cut black, and black cannot cut here. So that's a bit problematic.
Yeah, I mean, there is a huge problem also at M9. I see a ton of Aji there.
M9. Yeah.
And then O11 or something like that.
And O11. Yeah. So much Aji. But actually, thanks to the fight on the left, in some cases, black might be able to sacrifice the 2 stones because he is already alive with this group.
Yeah, he can make 2 eyes now that he captured those 3 stones.
Yeah, so that makes it a little bit, I mean, he can breathe a little bit more.
Yeah, so that white group which black killed in the center, white might be able to revive it, but it's fine because now black is not dead anymore on the inside. I hope that chat can follow anything we're saying because I'm barely following what's going on in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, for me it's also hard to follow what I'm saying, so so yeah. Okay, so black was able to tenuki and should be alive.
Okay. Is he going to get O2?
Wait, but is he alive? That's also one of my questions.
Is who alive and where?
Black.
Is he alive is not a question you can ask on this board. It's like, please give some context.
Okay, my question is, if white plays here, is this group of black locally alive?
You mean if black plays, right? If black plays first.
Black plays first.
I
think it's not alive.
Interesting, Tsumego.
But maybe he is. Maybe he blocks. Maybe he is not alive.
And is
Locally.
but R13 is Sente?
R13 is Sente, but white can Atari also.
Uh-huh.
Wait, can he Atari? Oh, that is so complicated. And
No,
maybe
this
even
can't
black
be
can.
good.
A lot of things can happen.
No, I
Okay.
refuse to think about this. But there is an easy solution to this. Black just needs to kill the center, and then he's gonna be
Yes.
alive with everything.
Yes. Black realized that he's alive on the left side.
Oh, I don't like this. But now white is
What
completely
don't you like?
alive in the middle. I mean, white is 100% alive in the center now.
Wait, he's not 100% alive.
Isn't
He can
he?
still play here, 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 here.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I take it back. I'm okay with
It's
this.
not. It's not 100%.
Okay,
So
so
what's going on actually?
I guess white is going
So
to live
bro,
in the middle, right? Capture 2 stones at M12.
yeah.
Oh, he cut.
Wait.
Black should wait. This is game over if black goes for the capturing race.
Here, 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 here. So this we can exchange, this we can exchange. Oops. So white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. And black has he can theoretically have 4. But probably more than 5. 5 or more. Wait, but I have a question. So if everything lives, everything except this and this and this and this. If everything lives except those triangle groups, who is ahead? That's probably important to know.
I think white.
I also have the feeling.
But did black just sorry, did white gain 1 liberty now? So I mean, now on the right black is already at 5, right?
Wait, black is at 5. And white, wait, what? Okay, so if he plays here,
Has to take.
here, here, here,
Yeah.
white plays this.
Hmm.
So black has 4 and white has 5. So black loses by 1.
Actually, I think white can get 1 liberty with L13.
L13.
I mean, just at the end of your sequence, you can play L13 as white.
Yeah, but I can also play it as black. So, I mean, if black decides to go for it. Ah, no, he cannot, because he has to play N10 first.
Yeah, so actually here,
Wait.
does it gain
So
1 liberty?
you want to gain the liberty like this, but you don't gain a liberty
No,
like
I
this.
don't gain liberty. Never mind. What I say didn't make sense.
No, it made.
I mean, it didn't work. It's not.
Yeah.
I was looking at the earlier position where you already played some exchanges inside, so black used up a few of his liberties. But okay, so white was winning by 1. That's why black blocks at S12. He's trying to get more than 5 liberties, right?
Yes, he's trying to get more than 4 or 5.
Okay, and what did white play after S12?
After S12, white played here and black answered here, which I'm just wondering if could black play here? What can white do?
How about J13?
J13 and here, and black takes, which means
white is
not much.
alive, right? But now white is
Oh,
alive.
wait, I know what white can do. White can play here, and then he is
Alive center. Not alive
alive
center.
gote because he has
Alive
to take.
gote.
So black should have played here.
Yeah, that would have been better than the game. We have so much to unpack. It's like I don't know what to talk about first. Did white live in the center? Is black already alive on the right?
Yeah, I think white lived in the center. I think black is not alive.
Okay, so white finally took. Like just when you said that, white played M8, and now white is alive in the center, right?
Yes, now white is alive in the center.
Okay.
But black is locally not alive on the right side, I think. Because locally white can play here. And
that's alive, right?
That's alive because black can take.
I think white can kill with Hane. Like oh no, it doesn't work.
Which Hane?
Both of them you need to play.
Like this?
Yeah. But I think it also doesn't work.
Oh, what a smugo. Yeah, but black can take, right?
Yeah, black can take. So probably it's already alive.
Wait. And if you play here, I just play here. And that's it.
Yeah.
And if you play here, I play this Hane and that's it. Okay, so black is alive locally. One thing we got an answer. Oh yeah, I was just thinking, can black revive here in the corner somehow?
Please.
If black plays here.
Have mercy, don't revive another one. Oh, so he makes the call at 019.
Yeah. But I wonder if he has time because I mean, if he has to play like this, then maybe, I mean, let's say he has infinite threats. Maybe white can connect and kill him. Oh no. Okay, if he plays here, white could kill black. But if black throws in...
Black is gonna play at J16. Oh no, that doesn't work.
Wait, it works.
No, it doesn't.
But white can play here first.
Okay, so...
But then black throws in.
And okay, like this white would die.
Yeah, and if he plays this... Oh man, it's so complicated.
Dude, I need to rein you in. It's like no one knows what's going on in this sequence except you. I mean, including you, I think. But
yeah, including me. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go back to some real stuff.
I mean, it's close, but at least Ilya played 019, so...
Okay, so Ilya played the easy variation, but I think he could have connected.
Yeah, actually your variation looks better, because this is just Ko now. It's direct Ko, right? Direct Ko for everything here.
Well, it's not entirely direct because it's some kind of a two-step something. But yeah, it's definitely like a very good call for black because there's nothing he can lose and there's a lot he can gain.
Yeah, and we were saying so much earlier how this is like a totally dead group, which is never going to come back, and it's impossible to do something. And yet, I think Andrii is quite sharp here. That I mean, you saw this
Yeah.
sequence, but I don't think I would have necessarily seen this sequence.
But to see this sequence in the game, that's like so much harder than to see it in this review because, I mean, even in this, there were so many things going on, and he still found it. So I have the feeling that we might get a game 3.
Wait, it's back to game 3.
I think so. Don't you think? I mean, it's still complicated, but I think this call, because there is like what, like infinite cut threads on the board for black. I feel.
Yeah.
This group.
There was one sequence before. There is one sequence before where you exchanged h16 for g16. And we were saying if white loses one liberty with that outside, there might be some dirtiness.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this game is still like it's so late in the game, but it's still far from over.
Yeah, it's like move 250, but in normal games this could be like move 100. Wait, so black has like infinite cut threads, but white also has like infinite cut threads if he plays somewhere like here. I mean, they both have like, there's not so many cut threads.
Can't I ignore this? This is so hard to read that I would just ignore it. Oh, it came in the game. He played it.
Let's see what Andrii does. I think he will answer. That's my guess. Because I don't think you want to ignore when you feel like you have a million cut threads, you know? And also, especially, it's like a two-step call.
Ah, yeah, you mean black ignores, but it's still a ko in the upper right. So
Yeah.
now you're still
So
fighting a ko, but you're also dealing with the bottom.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna answer.
Yeah,
Maybe if it was
like that.
like a direct call.
Okay. And I have one more. There is one still more complicated question to resolve, which is regardless of the ko, what's the situation like on the bottom? Is it Seki or is white dead?
I think white is dead, but that's just what I think because it's very hard to read.
Yeah, because here, I mean, here it's not as simple as just counting liberties. Most of the liberties are shared by both groups.
Yes.
And at the same time, white can't play at T1. So actually black has another sort of invisible liberty there.
Yeah. The good thing for black is that he has the eye here at M3. That might be crucial.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that's why he answered. That's why black answered here at N2. Because otherwise it might have been much harder for the liberties.
Yeah, and it feels like eventually white is gonna be the one running out of threats because black still didn't start touching the B2 area.
Yeah. This got red. And black might regret it, theoretically.
He gave white one
E15.
liberty like this.
Yes.
Okay, so
I mean,
if that sequence
if there's a fight.
if that sequence we showed earlier happens, this might be a minus.
Yes. So maybe it was better to save this co threat for later.
Oh, and what do you think about this? Actually, black elected to play e1 instead of b2.
Well, it depends. It depends what he can do to this white group.
Feels like not much. I mean, compared to, like, with b2, you had a bunch of co-threats. But now, what looked like a black co-threat factory is looking like it's just going to be, I don't know, a finite number of threats.
Yes, finite is a good description. Yeah, so now black only has like 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if he wants to play there. Actually, I'm not even sure if he wants to play here. Yeah, I think it was a bad idea for black to play from that side.
Does that mean game 3 is cancelled now?
Wait, wait, we are missing something because somehow the ko was here at t19 and now the ko is at s17 because white played one more move. So wait, maybe black could have played here now. This would have changed things, wouldn't it?
I'm assuming white plays d1 here, but that
Yeah,
looks
so
like
black-
it's another call.
So black can play this ko.
Yes.
Which I'm not sure if he wants to do, but maybe he does. Okay, so then maybe e1 was good. Because now we already, I mean, black is already, now it's two-step ko for white. On
Yeah,
top
so
right.
now white is almost dead with the whole upper right. That was a corner where he had, I don't know, 30 points, and now black has their 60 points.
Yeah.
So, I mean, locally, if there was a 90-point swing there, it feels like there is no way black can lose.
Yeah.
I mean, black still needs to finish the ko, so there is still that. But it's looking more and more promising for him.
Yes.
Oh, that's is that an okay ko threat?
It is.
I mean, if he's going to play f1 later, it's okay.
It's okay, because f1 is anyway, it's anyway a ko.
And black still has one very easy ko threat at 09.
Yes. One ko threat here. Then I think f1 is a ko threat as well.
Maybe a15.
a15 is also a ko threat. Then I think like s3 is also a ko threat.
Yeah, s3 is a ko threat, but it's the one you play last because it's damaging.
Yeah. True. But wait, if b5 is a ko threat and b5 is a ko threat for another ko.
So maybe show it for the observers. How is this ko? Let's say white ignores.
Yes. So black plays Hane, white plays inside and exchanges all this stuff, and then he has to throw in.
Yeah, this 1-1 is a nice move.
And we have another ko.
Okay, but
Another ko is okay, because then we still have the ko on the top right. And I don't think white can play a2 because then locally, okay, locally it's also dead. But even if it wasn't, then black could still play echo. Well, I love these first line variations. Those are the best.
Yeah,
So this is a cost.
you're kinky like that. I don't understand Go players who are so passionate about the first line, but I'm happy to get a peek into what goes on in the head of a first line player.
And actually, this co-threat at b5 was so good
Yeah.
because now white is gonna have to take out those stones.
Yeah, eventually Semedori, like we mentioned earlier, what black had to do on the top, white has to do that now, playing something like 5 moves inside his own territory to take those stones away.
Yeah, and 5 points, that's painful. That's really a lot of points.
That's
Well,
5
maybe not in-
points. That's 5 points while your opponent is taking your liberties from the outside. So your opponent is gaining points. You are wasting time playing inside. Overall, it can be a large swing. Like a 10-point swing can happen there.
Yeah, maybe not in this game since there is a call for 90 points on the top right, but normally 5 points is super painful.
And
Okay, let's see. Wait, did he have to answer this call threat?
that was a question.
Chase.
I'm gonna take a guess that it would be another call. I didn't read anything. I just have a feeling you can say.
I think it would be not even a call.
Aww.
But maybe would be enough for black.
No, black could play 7 at 1 to the right and make a call.
Here?
Yeah.
Double call?
Ah, shit, it's a double. It's impossible to beat this guy on the first line. This is why I have to, like...
First line is the best line, guys.
You heard it here first. Pavel C2P, first line is the best line. So what's going on?
Points? I don't think it loses points. Yeah, I don't think it does. Wait, so what's going on? We are still playing the call.
And I'm counting 3 call threats left for white.
3 call threats, so you mean 1, 2, wait, don't play. 1, 2, 3, maybe
Plus,
another one here, 4.
Yeah, plus 1 there.
So like 4 call threats. And black has how many? 1. And a bunch of call threats here on the right side, but this one's... Maybe he doesn't feel like touching yet.
But he's gonna have to, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, so we are moves 310 and it's far from over.
Maybe we can reach 400 this game. Did you ever have a 400 move game?
No, I never had.
Do you know what your personal max is?
I think it's around 380.
380.
Something like that. But I don't know exactly.
I guess something similar for me, like 350. So this game might be setting some kind of record here. I'm not sure it's a positive record or a negative record, but some kind of record.
No, I think it's positive. The more moves, the better.
Yeah, of course. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do have one question though. What if black gives the top and takes the core? Takes the core. Like black finishes the core now.
Like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So
Then maybe e16.
yeah, that's huge. I wonder, does white need to play? No, he doesn't. So he can play some big move like here. And eventually black is going to, oops. Maybe black has to, Opa, there is something. There is something here. I don't know.
Well,
it's really hard.
Looks like black is not going to have enough core threats. Or wait, he just needs one more. I think he has two more.
Okay, so let's say that black captures it somehow. Wait, I played one more move for white there, so I put one more inside blacks also. So we would have something like this. Is there some score tool?
No, you have to do it the long way.
Oh, really?
You have
No.
to set the example for the. Come on, you can't use a score tool. I know in this game. Wait, I'll count. You can keep searching for cores and stuff. I'll do the counting.
Okay.
But just by feeling, this is a black win. Like by looking at the board.
I don't know. By feeling, to me, it feels like a half-point game or something like that.
I'm counting 60 for white and I'm counting 60 for black as well. So actually, well, I didn't keep so much track of dead stones.
White has 4 more captures and Komi, so probably
Yes.
white wins like this.
This would be a close game because I did count some of the captured stones. Like I counted.
Yes, I understand, on the top. So it was good that black answered this. He had the right feeling of the game. I probably would have panicked and wouldn't answer.
Yeah, it's so tough to decide with time pressure, especially in an exhausting game like this where you have to, like, you played one fight and another co and another group and then at the end of the game it's still at that moment like you have 20 seconds to decide, are you answering the co threat or not? And each one of those intersections you could lose the game easily, like make a wrong choice.
Yes.
Okay.
No, he
did something cool to finish the core. Actually killed himself to win the core.
What? He played here? Why? Okay. Wait, it was possible to make another exchange in this game.
Wait, that's what black died with? That was the last thing I ever thought black is gonna die with. Is he dead there?
Wait. So, cut. No.
Cut is good. Cut. Yes. Then
Boom, boom, boom. Dead.
okay,
But good end game, maybe.
but good end game, yeah. So this is probably the best way to die. And
Oh my god.
we killed everything in the upper right at least. And now the last open question is, what is the bottom right?
Yeah, first of all, yes, what is the bottom right? Wait, I would also like to mention that White gained 4 points here because he killed this group. Because no cemetery anymore. That's painful.
Yeah, but you have to keep your eye on the important stuff, right? We won the co. We said that co is worth overall something like 90 points, so we won that.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So in the bottom, we have a two-step co for Seki.
Yeah, I want to see you explain to the audience what is a two-step co for Seki. Let me take a seat.
So Black has to win this co. Well, it was wrong to take because now this is co-threat for White. So Black should have push first and then take the co. White cannot take a liberty because he dies. So White has to play some co-threat, but then Black needs to fight this co again to kill.
Okay, but
so it's a
yeah, it's a step co to make Seki, but for White. So for
yes,
the
for White,
observers,
correct.
what I mean is, Black is in no scenario does Black die here. In no realistic scenario,
Yeah,
like
Black
locally, Black doesn't die. So White has to play a ko, and if White wins the ko, it's gonna be a Seki. But if White loses the ko, White is going to die. So that sounds acceptable for Black, I mean.
Yeah, it's either a Seki or it's a two-step ko to kill these stones from Black's perspective.
Black wins.
Wait, and how about score?
Well, it seems Ilya beat us to the punch, and he counted because I heard yeah, White resigned. But let's clear it up here. What was the score like?
Man, such a pity. It's only 347 moves.
Yeah, I didn't know he has to go for the record.
He probably wasn't listening to the stream.
We should keep stats for the league, you know, like in UEFA League, who killed most stones killed in a game, longest game, most
calls won. Yeah, most moves played on the first line, and so on.
Okay, so maybe you could use that OGS squibble tool, and we can just do some general look. What's the territory like, and why did Ilya resign at this point?
Yeah, so let's count. So let's count for White. 3, 3. This is 41. And this is 23 and a half. Let's say 23.
Okay, so that's overall around 70 for White, plus Komi 75-ish.
Okay, so where do I draw it?
Oh, it's okay if you wrote the points.
Okay, so 75, and Black has 2 here, 2 here, 5 here, 82 here. Oh. And plus potential to kill this stick.
Yeah. That's still that ko for Seki that we mentioned earlier. So
Yeah,
even
and Black has
without
2 more captures.
even without the ko, Black is going to win by a medium-ish margin. So I think it's once you count here as white, this game, Ilya knows there is nothing he can do at this stage after he already did so much fighting from a hard position earlier on. And man, what a game! I don't know. I feel like I want to sit in silence for a moment to absorb it. The chat is also appreciating this, what just happened here. Oof. I didn't expect this after game one, and like after at the start here, Andrii made some mistakes in the upper right. I thought this is going to end. I thought we were going to have a short stream today, but now we have a game three.
After this. Yeah. And the momentum is on Andrii's side actually now. Because I think to lose this game, especially when it looked so over. It looked over after, okay, not so much over after Q14, but it really looked. Wait, how do I? It looked pretty over after this, no?
Yeah, but then White died in the middle.
Yeah, then White died somehow. And
yeah, so maybe this was the root of the problem for White, because here it felt like the game got out of control. You know, you died a bit later, okay, you brought it back, but I mean, here it already. White is definitely not in control anymore, right? Because he might kill something, he might win the exchange, but then it just becomes kind of a coin flip, like not really, because Ilya still fights very well, and clearly so does Andrii in these kind of really small technical fights. But the point I was making is that I have no idea what just happened in this game, and
yeah, me too.
Okay. Take a moment, everyone, regroup. We are going on a short break. Before we go, check out our support methods under the stream. You can sub to our Patreon, and now if you sub above some threshold, you can qualify to play a simultaneous game with one of us, which will be once per month. And you can also vote on which of the pros you would like to play and stuff. You can also just make a one-time donation or sub to the Twitch channel. Our league basically relies on getting some donations to continue, and so we can keep having those games and those commentaries. And the second thing I wanted to say is that don't go anywhere, because after the break there will be game 3. After game 3, like if anyone is still standing, we will try and have an interview with the winner. I really want to ask both players, especially for this game, what was going on in their mind, like at all points, basically. So yeah, exciting stuff. Hope to see you after the break. So yeah, see you in 10 minutes.
Yeah, see you guys soon.